In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a Purlin to a building and also the input information. I am just going to start by just showing you how to add a second building, so I can show you the tree here. If you go up to the actual name of the project, in this case just test, you can add a second building. By highlighting that, you can then change the name into small building, we'll call it. Come away from there. Now, when you come to actually add your section, you select the building you want to add it under. Go to Add Design Set, Add Purlin Set. It then comes underneath the building that you've assigned it to, and it will use the loading information and wind data that you've already generated in that building. So it's very important. If it's under the smaller building, you'll find that because that's not been calculated, no wind data will come through. So we're going to go to this Purlin set again. Here you've got Purlin set, so you can rename that. You can call it Roof A for now. Expand the Purlin design. Here you can actually name the element, so call it Wind 0 Eaves. You can choose your support type. With that, the picture changes to show you the different types. We're going to go for heavy M-base system, single span in this case. Go for 1.8 meter centers, roof pitch 5. Go for 8 meter span. We then have an option for end bay. So inner bay, and then the same option for end bay. Obviously, with a heavy end bay section, your end bay section must be the same size and also must be heavier as well. So if we just select that for now. You notice that the imposed loading, service load, snow load, and general snow load and roof cladding weight have been pulled through from the start. Here we come on to wind load, so you can have it set at uniform, which you can just input your uniform loads into there if you wish. You can have called stepped, where you can use this calculator to input the zone information, which is particularly useful for wind 90 degrees on the roof. And then you put that information in and then apply, calculate, then apply, and it will populate the different spans. So just put in -1 for 5, positive 0.29, 0.29, length 2 meters. And then we'll say 14 meters for that one, and that'll take us to the end of the spans. You can see how they arrange on the spans here. You can take snapshots of those if you wish and apply them and put them into your results. Calculate. This then generates the equivalent UDL loads on the spans. Click apply, and it's populated into your design. You can click whether you would like to account for accidental dominant openings. That brings down options for the accidental wind loads if you have them. You can decide if it's restraining cladding or not. That changes the design. Be aware that if it's non-restraining cladding, there's special advice around frequency of ties and type of ties, and also the capacity will drop. You can include the permanent loads in the deflection or not. Here you can calculate your snowdrift load. So if you have a parapet on the end of the roof, you can say I've got a 1 meter parapet. You look at the first span of that, input that, calculate. Again, you can take a screenshot if you wish to add it into your report. Apply. It's worked out an equivalent UDL snowdrift load for your design. Obviously, the inner bay does not have any at all because it's finished before it gets there. So I think it's all up to input information. So we calculate that. We'll then populate. Oh, our selected sections have failed, so we can come back down here and reselect our sections, or click on this cog here for the automatic design. That will take it to the lowest possible weight. Calculate again. You can come up here. You can see the utilization over here. It'll show you the different load cases it's been looked at. If you wish to have a quick look at the design, you can hit generate report and it'll just generate the Purlin designs in this set for you to have a look at and review. And once you're happy, you can close that. If you want to, you can copy it by clicking that and duplicate that, or you can just go to there to add another section in and start again. Copy. Okay, that's the end.